Hello and welcome to our beach shop where we have everything you need to have a safe and fun day at the beach. My name is Erin. How can I help you today? Okay, so you decided to take a spontaneous day trip to the beach and you don't have anything with you, right? Okay. Well, you certainly picked a great weekend for that. It's going to be very hot, but beautiful outside all weekend. So I'm sure you're going to enjoy yourself and be able to relax and have a great time. Okay, are you looking for anything in particular for your beach trip? No? Okay, well, we specialize in everything you need for the beach. We have towels and sunscreen and before sun care, after sun care, clothing, hats, everything that you could think of. So how about I show you some essentials that you will definitely need, and then we can go from there. Okay, great. All right, so the first thing that you will definitely be needing is a beach towel. So it's really pretty beach towel. It has dark pink, light pink, dark blue, and teal with some white stripes down as well. This is a very good quality towel. It's very thick and it opens up very large. So you will be able to unfold this and lay out on the beach without worrying about getting too much sand on you. We also have some beach chair options that you may have seen in the front when you were walking in. So if you prefer a chair over a towel, we can go outside and take a look at them a little bit later. I definitely recommend this no matter what, especially if you plan on going in the water because you will need it to dry off. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing that I will show you is something that you will need if you plan on bringing food or drinks, which I highly recommend. Having some water and maybe some sandwiches or something like that. Around here, it's not a official beach day unless you stop at Wawa. So you can't miss them. They're on every corner. It's a convenience store where they have like subs and snacks like chips, drinks. You can buy bags of ice there, which is always very helpful for the beach. So let me show you this really, really awesome cooler. So this is a combination beach bag and cooler, and it is the perfect one-stop shop for everything you need. So at the top you have a Velcro handle and then some straps that you can use to put it over your shoulder if you would like. You have a mesh bag here, and then you have a solid bottom down here, and I'll show you why in a second. So this bag has a lot of storage, which is good. You have the bag itself, and then you also have a pocket in the front right here, a zip pocket in the front. So you can put like your keys or any paperwork or anything like that. The bag is fully waterproof, which is great. It's made of a waterproof material, so you don't have to worry too much about getting it wet. And then you have the pocket inside where you can put your towel or any other like sunscreen, sunglasses, a book if you'd like to read on the beach, or if you have kids, you can put some toys and things like that. And that is this whole mesh area in here. It also comes with a free gift, which is this right here. So this is a waterproof pouch for your phone. You definitely do not want anything happening to your phone on the beach. It is a plastic waterproof case for your phone that also comes with a strap on the back for if you want to take a walk with your phone or exercise or whatever. You can put it around your arm and secure it with the elastic so that you can have your arms free if you want to walk or jog or anything like that. So this actually comes with the bag. I think it's a very clever and very thoughtful thing that the company put in there. And it's also, you can tell that it secures very tightly up here. It's a very thick plastic securing bag at the top, and it also is very large. So no matter what size phone you have, it's definitely going to fit. So there should be a really good amount of room inside the mesh part here. And then down at the bottom, down here, where it is a solid base at the bottom, you can see that there are some zippers over here. And when you unzip it, you can see that the entire bottom is insulated. So that's why I was saying that this is the perfect one-stop shop for everything you need, because not only do you have the space above for towels and books and everything like that, but you also have a built-in cooler, and it's actually a pretty decent size. You could put some sandwiches, some sodas, some snacks. You could definitely fit some ice on there to make sure that everything stays cold. And it is a very good quality insulation, very thick, it's not cheap at all. And then you don't have to worry about carrying a separate cooler, which can be a big hassle going onto the beach when you have, everything else and your chair and your toys and everything like that. So I think it is a very clever way to carry everything all together. And then it easily zips back up. And with the mesh detail, it's easy to see what you have inside, which I think is also a very nice feature. So I think you're definitely going to be wanting that. Now, of course, no matter what, you are definitely going to need sunscreen. It is going to be very hot this weekend, but even if it's not, even if there's a cloud cover above, you can still get sunburn. It is a myth that you cannot get sunburn if you can't see the sun. I have had it happen to me where I haven't really paid attention, and then right under here, like on my cheeks and on my neck, I get sunburned. It's very uncomfortable and it can be unsafe. So we want to make sure we are being very safe. We carry a very extensive selection of sunscreen. Sunscreen can be a very personal decision depending on what your needs are. If you have kids, if you have sensitive skin, some people need a higher SPF because of it being very easy for them to burn. So I'm going to show you our selection, and you can choose which one fits your needs the best, okay? Alright, so the first one that I have is the very standard name brand, or great value brand, big box store sunscreen. This is SPF 50, which is a very good number. Broad spectrum SPF 50, water resistant for 80 minutes. And this features the click design with the spray. So right now it's closed, and then you click, and then you're able to spray, and then when you're done, close it. This bottle does go a long way. However, I always recommend having some kind of a backup because you don't want to run out of sunscreen and have to buy it on the boardwalk for like $1 million. So it's important to make sure you have more than enough. So this just says that it helps prevent sunburn and that you should spread evenly by hand 15 minutes before sun exposure. So making sure that you spray everywhere you can think of, even like behind your neck, your ears. One thing a lot of people forget about is the top of your feet. So that can be a disaster. And so, yeah, just to make sure that you set a timer of some kind, no matter which sunscreen you use, because they don't last forever. This one in particular lasts about 80 minutes. So you're going to make sure that you reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating, immediately after you dry yourself off with a towel, because you can take some of it off, or at least every 2 hours. So this is a very basic but very good SPF. Now, if you have kids, or if you need a big, like a value size, like a big thing of sunscreen, I highly recommend this. This is also SPF 50, and it is copper tone, kids sport. So this one is very good for if you have kids that are going to be running around a lot, or if you plan on doing a lot of exercise or like beach sports. So for instance, if you and your friends plan to play volleyball or some kind of like racket game, like badminton or something like that, frisbee, where you're going to be running or diving or exercising, like I said before, because this one is very good with staying on when you sweat. No dyes, water resistant, sweat resistant, broad spectrum SPF 50, And it also says that it is the #1 pediatrician recommended brand. So if that is something that's very important to you, then I would recommend this. Specially developed for active people, broad spectrum protection spray provides quick, even coverage that stays on strong even when you sweat. So, very important, like I said in the beginning, that you choose the sunscreen that fits your individual needs. The next one that we have is by a very popular brand, which is Hawaiian Tropic. This is the Island Sport sunscreen, UVA and UVB protection, non-greasy, won't clog pores, and it is water resistant, and this is also 80 minutes. And you can see that it says that it is a light tropical scent. This sunscreen in particular, I feel like it smells like the beach. If I open it, if I put it on, if this scent is out in the air, it just immediately takes me back to being on vacation at the beach. And this one is probably the most popular brand, well known for smelling very good. They also are well known for their tanning spray. So this is, now the difference between this one is a lotion. So Hawaiian Tropic Island Sport Sunscreen stands up to your outdoor experiences, yet it's light enough to keep your skin looking beautiful. From island beaches to your favorite running spot, enjoy having fun in the sun. Broad spectrum, dermatologist tested, breathable ultralight formula, and this is oil free. So that can be very important for some people. And this again has the same directions about putting it on about 15 minutes before you get in the sun. A lot of people have pretty strong preferences about whether or not they want a lotion or a spray. So if you are have a preference for the lotions, and if you have a preference for a beachy scent, then this is the one for you. Now, the last set of sunscreens that I have, these are more of our premium brands, our premium line of sunscreens, and that is by the company Pacifica. So I have 3 sunscreens in the Pacifica line. These ones are similar, both SPF 50, mineral SPF. Now this one is a bronzing body butter, and it has a coconut scent. So it definitely has a very beachy smell as well. This is Pacifica brand, tends to be a lot more focused on not just sun protection, but also skincare in general, and the ingredients as far as free of a lot of the different chemicals that some of the other ones have. They are a lot more expensive, but for some people it's very important. So this one is, all of these Pacifica ones are 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and all mineral. It combines sun care and skin care, shea butter and caffeine, free of chemical UV absorbers, free of nanoparticles, water resistant, and balanced minerals designed to apply evenly. So again, this one is SPF 50, and not only is it a sunscreen, but it's also a bronzer. So this one will also help you to get a bit of color and not just block the sun. And so this one will protect and help you glow. This one is similar, but it is not a bronzer. This one focuses on hydrating your skin. So this is a pineapple flower scented, also SPF 50, also water resistant for 80 minutes. Still the same vegan, cruelty-free, free of chemicals and things like that. You can see both of those are lotions, so both of them are going to be put on your hand and spread out. It's a good size. These ones, they do go a long way. You don't need a ton, so little goes a long way. And they probably are best bought together because you may need them for different applications. One is a bronzer and one is a hydrator. So, and these also both say that they are surfer approved. So, if you plan on doing any surfing or windsurfing, these ones might be for you. The last one that we have is also by Pacifica. This is the lowest SPF that we have. This is SPF 30. Mineral sunscreen, and this is coconut probiotic technology. Water resistant for 80 minutes, protects and hydrates. And again, you can see here that it says sun and skincare. So this brand is focused on a lot more than just sun protection. If you have sensitive skin, these ones are the best for you because of the lack of chemicals and things like that. And so it says, integrating skincare into sun care, this unique formula is designed to apply evenly while delivering hydration. Water resistant so you can stay out and play, free of chemicals you don't want, and full of skin-loving ingredients. Shake well, use liberally and often. So it definitely says you have to shake well, so keep that in mind. Okay, so those are the sunscreens that we have. So I'm going to let you think about that and decide which ones or one fits your needs. Okay, now I mentioned that it's going to be very hot this weekend. So I have this for you. And this is a chili towel. These things are magic. I don't know how they work, but they do. And they're perfect for sticking in your beach bag or anytime that you go to an event or anything where it's going to be very packed and hot. So the way that it works is inside here there is a wrapped up and very stiff blue towel. And what you do is you run it underneath warm water and it softens up. And then you take the towel and you wrap it around your neck and you let it hang around your neck. And it brings your temperature down. It's very cooling and soothing. I used one of these for the first time last summer. I went on a trip during a heat wave. Obviously, it was planned a lot sooner before that, but there was a lot to see and a lot to do, and I got this to hopefully make things a little safer because it was really hot, like dangerously, like things were closing down and stuff, and I couldn't believe how much it worked, so we decided to start carrying them in the shop. One of the best parts of it is how small it is and easy to carry around. So I'll put this back in here. And it says, the chilly cooling wrap absorbs sweat and keeps you cool during a tough workout, a rough climb, a hard run, or any other outdoor activity. It's reinforced with a tough athletic mesh for years of use. To activate, rinse it with warm water before using the first time. Keeping your towel wet allows moisture to evaporate and continue cooling for hours. If it begins to dry out, simply re-wet. Store the cooling towel in the original packaging. It is a PVA sponge and is machine or hand washable with liquid detergent. Such a smart idea, whoever came up with it. I believe they make them in bigger sizes as well, but for traveling purposes or beach day purposes, this is definitely the way to go. Okay. Now, also, depending on where you go and how close it is to any like standing water or woods or anything like that, you may have to deal with some bugs. So I also recommend this. And this is a mosquito repellent band. When you're in the water, like if you're in the ocean, you shouldn't have to deal with it. But if you go to any parties or off the shore a little bit, or to an area that has a lot of like bushes or trees or like woodsy type areas, you're definitely going to want this. And it's simply a little bracelet. Citronella is one of the ingredients in there, like the type in the candle. And it also comes in a resealable bag, and it also doesn't have any of those really, really harsh chemicals that the other bug sprays have. I know that can be a really, really big thing that people consider, especially if you have kids, not wanting to put those harsh chemicals from the bug sprays. So it's waterproof, and you have it for up to 7 days of use, so it should be perfect for a weekend at the beach. Now, with sunscreen, everybody knows you have to have sunscreen, but the other thing that people don't think about is your lips. So I recommend an SPF chapstick. So we have a lot of different ones. This one is SPF 15. This one is a mint one, but we have coconut, we have plain, we have a pineapple one as well. So I'm gonna definitely recommend having a SPF for your lips so they don't get too dry and cracked and painful. Now, depending on whether or not you decide to have adult beverages on the beach, we also have a line of beverage coolers, so you'll have to let me know about that. Stretchy nylon and perfect for, when there's no laws. just a few things left. I definitely recommend, if you haven't brought them while you were driving down, I highly recommend sunglasses. These are 100% UV protection. Very important. They are also very large. The lens is very large, so it will make sure that it protects a wide area. You can wear them when you're driving or on the beach, taking a walk. These ones are, because of the UV protection, they are specifically designed for laying on the beach. We do have other designs, like a variety of other colors and shapes and sizes on the wall over there. So if you prefer a different color, or maybe square instead of round or whatever, you know, we have plenty of sunglass shapes and sizes and brands and things like that. So this is just one that I recommend. Now, the last thing that I have for you is very important. It's something that we don't want to think about, but we have to be prepared. Even when we do our best with sunscreen, sometimes we get sunburn, and it's very important to take care of that because it can be very painful, and it can be sometimes a little dangerous if we continually get sunburn all the time. So I have some after sun care for you in case you unfortunately have to deal with sunburn. The first one is a simple aloe gel. It's a soothing gel, and it helps moisturize and soothe skin, providing relief for dry, sunburnt skin. Specially formulated to hydrate on contact and maintain skin's natural moisture balance. Brings soothing relief to uncomfortable skin irritations like sunburn, minor burns, cuts, scrapes, insect and insect bites. So the thing about this one is that even if you don't end up getting really sunburnt or even sunburnt at all, you can still use this as like even if you just become maybe like dried out from being in the sun, like even if your skin is just feeling dry and or like cracked or whatever, you can use this just to get a little bit of relief from dry skin and use it to protect yourself. So this isn't a bad idea just to have anyway if you're going to be spending some time in the sun. And then the other one that we have is the oops, I forgot my sunscreen, or I forgot to put it on that one spot and now I look like a lobster. And that is this After Sun Aloe Vera. And this is a cooling gel with lidocaine. And that is a pain, like a topical pain reliever. So this one it combines gentle aloe vera with soothing lidocaine to provide quick cooling relief for sunburnt and windburned skin. Moisturizing therapy helps ease the pain of sunburn. This refreshing gel restores skin's natural moisture balance and prevents drying and peeling. It soothes, cools, and hydrates. So this is definitely, you don't want to just use this to use it because of the fact that it has the topical pain reliever. Also, this is something that depending on, and I'm not exactly sure what, but depending on your like medical situation, I think sometimes people can have like a reaction to lidocaine, or it like counteracts some other like medicines and stuff. So just be really careful as far as, you know, not taking it if you don't know how you react to it. But if unfortunately you end up looking like a lobster and feeling like in a lot of pain, this is the best thing you can do. It's not going to completely fix it, but it's definitely going to help. And it's way more than just a simple aloe. So, okay, I think that I've shown you everything, all of the essentials anyway. So take a look around and see if there's anything else that you might want. Check out the sunglasses, check out the chairs in the front, some of the other towel designs that we have, and definitely look through the sunscreens and decide which one works best for you. And then we can ring you up and get you on the beach to relax. Thanks for coming in.